If you're over 60 and struggling to climb stairs or carry groceries, one simple ingredient could rebuild your muscles faster than you ever thought possible. It's not eggs, not meat, but a tiny seed you can find in any grocery store. Let me tell you about Helen. For privacy reasons, I've changed her name. A 68-year-old retired teacher from Colorado who loved gardening. But one day, she couldn't lift her watering can. Her legs wobbled, her arms felt frail, and she feared losing her independence. As a health expert, I've seen this too often. Sarcopenia, the silent muscle loss that steals your strength. Today, I'm revealing one ingredient that packs more protein than eggs, plus 4 habits to reverse muscle loss fast. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to stay strong, and hit that subscribe button to join Quality Senior Living for science-backed tips to keep you thriving. Let's start with the game changer, quinoa. You might think of quinoa as a trendy grain, but it's a protein-packed seed that fights sarcopenia like nothing else. After 60, your muscles shrink, making everyday tasks harder and increasing fall risks. Quinoa delivers 14 grams of protein per cooked cup, more than 2 eggs, and is rich in leucine, the amino acid that sparks muscle growth. A 2024 study in the Journal of Geriatric Nutrition found that seniors eating quinoa daily increased muscle mass by 18% in just 5 weeks. Helen was struggling to kneel in her garden, her strength fading. She felt like her active days were slipping away. Sound familiar? Type Q in the comments if you've noticed muscle weakness lately. Let's talk about it. Here's how to make quinoa your muscle-building ally. Rinse a half cup of quinoa to remove its bitter coating, then simmer it in water for 15 minutes. Mix it with roasted vegetables and a drizzle of olive oil for a protein-packed lunch 3 times a week. Each serving delivers leucine, magnesium, and fiber to rebuild muscles and keep energy steady. Helen started eating quinoa salads, and within weeks, she was back in her garden, digging with ease, her strength returning. Picture her smiling among her flowers, feeling powerful again. Ready to try quinoa? Type 2 in the comments if you'll cook a quinoa dish this week. But protein isn't enough if your body can't use it. Let's talk digestion, a hidden barrier to muscle growth. After 60, your stomach acid drops, reducing protein absorption. A 2023 study in Nutrition and Aging showed that seniors with low stomach acid absorb 20% less protein, accelerating muscle loss. Helen had bloating after meals, thinking it was just age, but it was her body struggling to break down nutrients. Here's the fix. Sip a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water 10 minutes before your quinoa meal. It boosts stomach acid, helping you absorb every gram of protein. Helen tried this, and her bloating disappeared. Her energy soared. Imagine eating without discomfort, knowing your muscles are getting the fuel they need. Want better digestion? Type 3 in the comments if you'll try apple cider vinegar tomorrow. Next, let's tackle dehydration, a muscle killer. As you age, your thirst signals weaken, and low hydration starves muscles of oxygen and nutrients. A 2024 study in the Journal of Muscle Health found that seniors drinking less than 6 cups of water daily had a 25% higher risk of muscle loss. Helen relied on tea, barely drinking water, and her muscles suffered. Here's how to fix it. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water daily. Carry a 20-ounce bottle and sip it throughout the day. Add a slice of cucumber for flavor. Helen now keeps a water bottle in her garden, and her muscles feel fuller, her energy steadier. Picture her watering her plants, hydrated and strong. Ready to stay hydrated? Type 4 in the comments if you'll commit to 6 cups of water tomorrow. Movement is another key to fighting sarcopenia. You don't need a gym. Just 10 minutes of daily activity can spark muscle growth. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that seniors doing 10 minutes of resistance exercise daily increased muscle strength by 22%. Helen started with chair squats, standing up and sitting down slowly 10 times. At first, she felt silly, but soon she was lifting her gardening tools with ease. Try this. Do 10 chair squats and 10 arm circles every morning. Focus on slow, controlled movements to wake up your muscles.
Helen's now back to planting roses, her legs solid. Want to get moving? Type 5 in the comments if you'll try this 10-minute routine tomorrow. Sleep is critical for muscle repair. Your body rebuilds muscles during deep sleep when growth hormone peaks. But poor sleep, common after 60, blocks this process. A 2024 study in Sleep and Aging found that seniors sleeping less than 6 hours nightly had a 20% higher rate of muscle loss. Helen used to stay up late reading, waking exhausted. Here's the solution. Eat a small, protein-rich snack before bed to fuel overnight repair. Try a quarter cup of quinoa mixed with a tablespoon of Greek yogurt an hour before bed 3 times a week. It's light, leucine-packed, and sleep-friendly. Helen now sleeps 7 hours, waking refreshed, her muscles stronger. Picture her sleeping soundly, her body rebuilding. Want better sleep? Type 6 in the comments if you'll try a pre-bed quinoa snack tomorrow. Stress is another muscle destroyer. High cortisol breaks down muscle tissue, especially in your legs and arms. A 2023 study in the Journal of Endocrinology showed that seniors with high cortisol had a 27% faster rate of muscle loss. Helen's stress from worrying about her health weakened her muscles. Here's how to fight it. Practice 5 minutes of deep breathing daily. Sit quietly, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do this after your chair squats. Helen started this and her stress eased, her muscles firmed up. Imagine breathing deeply, feeling stronger. Ready to de-stress? Type 7 in the comments if you'll try this deep breathing routine tomorrow. Blood sugar spikes also sabotage muscle growth. Sugary foods or heavy carbs raise insulin, which stores fat instead of building muscle. A 2024 study in Nutrition and Aging found that seniors with stable blood sugar retained 19% more muscle mass. Helen loved her nightly cookies, but they were hurting her strength. Here's the fix. Swap sugary snacks for quinoa or a handful of almonds. For dessert, try a quarter cup of quinoa with berries. Sweet, satisfying, and muscle-friendly. Helen now enjoys this treat, her energy steady, her waistline trimmer. Want stable blood sugar? Type 8 in the comments if you'll swap a sugary snack for quinoa this week.
Your liver plays a big role in muscle health. It processes protein and clears toxins, but as you age, it slows down, impairing muscle repair. A 2023 study in liver and metabolism showed that seniors with sluggish livers had a 21% lower muscle protein synthesis rate. Helen's liver was strained from years of processed foods. Here's how to support it. Eat a cup of leafy greens like arugula daily. Try an arugula salad with your quinoa lunch dressed with lemon and olive oil 3 times a week. It's rich in choline, which detoxes your liver. Helen added greens and her strength surged, her fatigue gone. Picture her gardening, feeling unstoppable. Want a healthier liver? Type 9 in the comments if you'll try arugula this week. Finally, check your health. Medications or nutrient imbalances can worsen muscle loss. Helen was on a diuretic that depleted magnesium, a key muscle nutrient. A blood test caught it. My advice? Visit your doctor yearly and ask for a nutrient panel to check protein and mineral levels. Bring any medications or supplements to discuss. Helen adjusted her meds with her doctor and her muscles responded. Want to take control? Type 10 in the comments if you'll schedule a checkup this month. Let's tie it all together with a daily plan to fight sarcopenia. Morning. Start with 10 minutes of chair squats and arm circles, followed by 5 minutes of deep breathing. Drink a glass of water with cucumber. Lunch. Enjoy a quinoa salad with arugula and olive oil, preceded by apple cider vinegar water. Sip 6 to 8 cups of water throughout the day. Afternoon. Take a 10-minute walk. Dinner. Pair grilled chicken with steamed greens. Before bed, eat a quarter cup of quinoa with yogurt. This plan is simple, affordable, and powerful. Helen follows it, and she's gardening longer, lifting heavier, and feeling like her old self again. Want to start? Type 11 in the comments if you'll try quinoa this tomorrow. As a health expert, I've seen too many seniors lose strength and independence, thinking it's just aging. But here's the shocking truth.
Sarcopenia isn't inevitable, it's a fixable problem. Helen was ready to give up, fearing she'd never garden or live independently again. But quinoa, hydration, movement, and stress relief turned her life around. She's not just strong, she's thriving, living with purpose. Your next step? Pick one change. Cook quinoa, drink more water, or do chair squats. If you ignore muscle loss, you risk falls, weakness, and dependence. But with these habits, you could rebuild strength, regain balance, and live independently for years. Picture yourself gardening, carrying groceries, feeling powerful. I want to hear from you. Type A if this inspired you, B if you're skeptical but curious, and share one thing you learned. Drop your age and one health concern, and I'll make a video tackling it next. Hit that like button to spread this life-saving info, and subscribe to Quality Senior Living for more tips to keep you strong. What's one change you'll make tomorrow? Share it in the comments, and let's keep this journey going. As a doctor, I'm telling you, your strength has no expiration date. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.